I'm called Asiimwe Innocent. I'm coming from Kazinga Bukorwe community, but my village is Bukorwe, Save, Nyanga, sub-county, and the parish is also Bukorwe, Kanungu district. There are so many challenges in the community, like we do, like having bad roads. We don't have good schools. We don't have hospitals and health centers in our areas, and yet we are nearby the Queen Elizabeth National Park. I think those are some of the problems. School equipments we don't have. I know that government can help the community, but the community is the one to tell the government that we have this problem. If you keep quiet as a community people, maybe the government didn't know that you have such a problem like this. So you will first say the problem you have, then the government will come in to help you. It's through the community. You will have it's good as community people to have meetings in the community. Then when you have a meeting, you put some problems in writing. Then after writing those problems, you make as what we call an action plan. Then after making it, and you remember when you sit as community people, you were with the chairperson LC1 or LC1s if there are two communities. Then after having that problems in form of writing, you forwarded them where necessary, like the parish level, the sub-county level, up to the district level. That's when the government knew that in such a area like Bukogwe, they have a problem like this. People were complaining that the government does not know us, they can't give us things, we don't have a hospital, we don't have roads, but the government is not seeing us. People were complaining. But on my side, I knew that these people, they didn't know that they are the ones they are the government, by the way. The people, the community people, they are the ones that can make government. So they didn't know that they have a right to sit down and they raise up their problems and they put it in form of writing. Then after writing them, they follow the steps we are supposed to follow. The steps they are supposed to follow to see that the government has come up with their problem. Because the government is very big. There are so many communities in the government. So when you didn't try to see that the government knew your problem, really it will not knew it, I think. So you are the one to come up. You are the one to help yourselves. You are the one to push the government so that it has helped you with something. So if you become active as community people, I think that's when the government will know that you have a problem. The problem with some communities, most of the communities, they think that when you call them for meeting, you are supposed to give them something like money. That's the problem with most of the community people. They knew that now they have called that for the meeting, so they are supposed to give us allowance. But with our communities now, they don't have still that problem of community allowance, because now they have come up with something. They knew that when they look for something, that's when they can get something which is very important. We have tried to educate them that when you ask for allowance, you will not get something. Because allowance, maybe they can give you 5,000, you can eat it, the one night and you will never get it again. But when you start, when you organize yourself, you start, you make something in form of writing, you ask like for something, a health center. That health center will remain there. Even your child will benefit from it. Even your grand will benefit from it. So now they are coming up with that nani. Really, MYJ, it has helped us as community people going for multi-stakeholders forum. We get knowledge from it, and that knowledge, we pushed it to the community people, telling them that you stop that habit of asking for allowance. You stop that habit of asking for allowance. It will not help you. For you become firm. You come and sit as community people. You will get something which is very big, better than asking for this allowance. After having so many meetings with MYJ, the multi-stakeholders forum, so really they helped us so much they tried to educate us how we can make an action plan. Because when you make an action plan, it is the one way that can help you to get something in your community. So after having that knowledge from multi-stakeholders forum, we came back to our village. So that's when we cause a meeting in our villages. Then we make an action plan with our community people. They tell us some issues, they tell us some priorities. We have like 10 priorities. So after having all of those, we studied them. There are so many. We saw that we have 10. Among all of these, which is the one which can be the first one for us as community people? So we come up with community support as the first priority in the Kazinga Bukorwe. So we made an action plan, but our first priority was community support. And under community support, we are having a health center. And by the way, the area is this one. This is the one that is called Bukorwe. It is a church, and it is the one who has given us the place where we can suppose to put an health center, even if we get it from the government. So after having drawn that work plan, action plan, so as community people, we go together. We took the action plan to the parish level. The chair, that is LC2 chairperson. So the chairperson LC2, he saw the action plan together with its executive. They approved it and forwarded it to the sub-county. So when it reached the sub-county level, the sub-county chief, together with its executive also, they approved it also and forwarded it to the district level. When it reaches the district level, they also studied it and saw that it is good, there is no problem. They decided to put it in the district development plan. So in the district now, they saw that they knew that the people of Kazinga Bukorwe, they have made its action plan, and its first support is community support, and they need a health center, and they have land in Bukorwe. So we are still waiting from there. Even if the oil and gas didn't come, now the district knew that the people of this area, they needed this health center, or they need this and this. Maybe they can get any other organization which is asking where can we help you. Immediately they can tell them that a certain place called Bukorwe, they have a problem of a health center, so you go and help them.